So I recently started building again in The Sims, and like any aspiring Sims builder, I headed to the internet and turned to the professionals. No, not those professionals, but maybe another day. No. I'm talking about recreating a real life floor plan as closely as possible. I literally just Googled house floor plans and picked this one because I'm really into the modern farmhouse vibe. And this is how it turned out. Before we head inside, I think we should address the elephant in the room. The house. I was about to get to work bringing my yeehaw dreams to life, and then I had an idea that could make this build even better. Tons and tons of custom content. The 21st birthday update for The Sims got me so hyped that I not only started playing the game again because of it, but now I've downloaded over 500 pieces of build by CC because these modders are truly amazing. The landscaping for this build is not as crazy as I usually like to go. I wanted to follow the picture as closely as possible, and the picture didn't even have a single tree like we have. We have one tree on the whole lot. This flower box is actually pretty nice. I'm happy with that. I did kind of overdo it on the backyard, I think. I just couldn't help myself. Let's go inside, shall we? Going through the front doors, we have not that much in the hallway, but there is this really pretty mural wall. This is from one of the Harry and Felix Andre collabs. I think it's Tiny Twavelers. I'm pretty sure every single wallpaper in this house is from Tiny Twavelers. I feel so silly saying Twavelers instead of Travelers, but that's what it's called. It's Tiny Twavelers. If you decide to download this house and you do not want to install that pack, just know that every single wall on the interior of this house will be blank, except this one plant wallpaper. You'll see it later. We'll see it later. In this hallway, we have a little bathroom, and this is pretty much all that's going on. Once again, beautiful wallpaper. Thank you, Harry and Felix. And this mirror, so pretty. I think this is from Harry as well. Moving on to the first real room of the house, we have the kitchen. This is the first one I furnished because they gave me a lot of pictures of what the kitchen looked like for some reason. I guess because the kitchen has, you know, the kitchen has more permanent items than the rest of the house. Maybe that's why they gave us some more insight as to what that looks like. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'll probably say that a lot because I really like this house. I tried to keep the kitchen just black and white with a pop of a plant, a pop of a plant, a pop of green, a little pop of pink. This candle, I think this candle is my new favorite item in the game. I always latch on to some really obscure piece of clutter. I'm so thrilled to have something like this in the game. And here we have the other wallpaper I was alluding to. It's the banana leaf one that they added to the base game, but without the wainscoting, and they have it in a million colors. I think the dining table is the one they just added in the 21st birthday update, but now I have two versions of it in my game because I have the CC version and the base game version, which is fine. Moving on to the living room, we have a beautiful two-story living room. Oh my god, this chandelier is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. When I first put it in, it was sized down, and I sized it up one because I was like, oh, that's really small. Those lanterns are too small, and I sized it up and now they're too big, so I might change that before I put it on the gallery. Big fan of this plant. I don't know where it came from, but I'm glad it's here. Big fan of this couch. These chairs are from Bowling Stuff, and the coffee table is from Tiny Living. But everything else I think is custom content. We have a little cat tree because we have a cat friend, which, now that I think about it, let me introduce you. We have a cat bowl. So off of the kitchen, we have this pantry, little bar area, and then we have some usual pantry essentials, trash cans, recycling bins, compost, what have you. Lots of storage. I wish we had more food items because that's what I would have liked to put in here. I wanted to make this look full, and this is the best I could do. This is the last main room. This is the last big room. That's not even true. This is the last big communal room. That's not true either. Okay, here's the home office. We have some nice little home workstations. I feel like we just have to put these in our builds now. It's always nice to have a computer desk somewhere in the house just for gameplay reasons, but if I'm gonna build a realistic house, I feel like it's always gonna have a home office. That just seems completely normal to me now. One is a graphic designer and one is a photographer. They can work from home. I don't think that they're business partners. I think it's just that they have similar creative endeavors. They like to work next to each other, not together, but just side by side. Over here, we have this couch. I love this couch so much. The contrast, it's not stitching because I think it's thicker, it's something else. Whatever this little contrasty bit is, I really love it. Big fan. Well, one nitpicky thing, but also something I like. I like the idea of having the phone on the desk. I think that's really fun. That's where my phone is right now. I do have a slight problem with the fact that the screen is on, because when you put your phone down, the screen is off. Like, my phone screen is off right now. Also, the time is not in Simlish, and that bothers me too. It ruins my immersion. I don't like it. Also, another thing we have on the desk over here is some little glasses, and I thought it was a nice idea that they would have blue light glasses. Okay, so back into the hallway. If we go, not up the stairs, But to the left, you will see a hallway. And in this hallway, we just have this little thing. Oh, I even put in the closet and I decided to put the vacuum inside. So that's kind of fun. And then through door number 1, we have a home gym. We just had this huge garage in the floor plan and nothing to do with it because we don't have functional cars at EA. Please give us cars. We've just got some gym equipment. You guys know what that is. And then on this side, which you could probably see from like the full wall of mirrors, we have an art studio because artsy Sims. I put fans in this room too. Not that the Sims care, but I care. Moving along, we have, oh, I think this is a laundry room. We don't care about her. The last big room on the first floor is the master bedroom. I think it's a pretty room. That's really all I have to say about it. I think it's a pretty room. It's very calming. I gave them their own personal library because that's my dream. I've been reading a lot of books. We've got the master bathroom. We have a walk-in shower. We have the toilet in a separate room. And then we just have 2 sinks and they get a fancy little bathtub. This isn't part of the floor plan. I just kind of came up with it. I just thought it would be fun to have kind of the wood flooring continuation, but then also do something different. Ideally, you would probably just have tile in the whole bathroom, but I thought that looked kind of boring, so I did this instead. Moving on, we have a huge walk-in closet. Connected to the closet, we have the laundry room, which is kind of handy. And we got our little litter box in here. Moving on to the second floor, we have this space up here for the kids to play games and stuff. I have their own little aquarium. They've got their little card table. I was thinking this is like the shared homework desk. Some crafts going on. We've got some books, some study materials, some homework. This is what overlooks the living space. Oh, what am I doing? What have I done? There we go. This overlooks the living space. The lantern chandelier thing doesn't look too bad from up here, but from down there it looked huge, right? Please tell me you agree. Oh, it must be weird because they're separate rooms. Interesting. The first room up here is the toddler room. I love this so much. I think it's probably because there's an entire CC pack, the Tiny Travelers one. It just had all the stuff I needed. I think that's why I like this room the most. This lamp, really good. Zebra, super fun. Bed, little canopy thing. I love the canopy. I used to have one as a child. It took me forever to convince my mom to give me a canopy, and I finally did, and it was the best day ever. We've got lots of little like safari themed things. The only thing that's kind of weird about this room is that I think this is supposed to be a closet, but I put some toddler things that I didn't really want to see out in this room, like this ugly toy box. I put a trash can in here because I also put the toddler potty over here and then some storage for stuff. Then in here, the toddler has an ensuite, which I think is kind of dumb. That was just how the floor plan worked out, and I wanted this room to be for the youngest child. I really like the wallpaper, super fun, super fresh. Next, we have the, oh, I thought this was a bedroom. I forgot I did this. There's supposed to be a linen closet on this floor. We already have the laundry room downstairs, and I didn't want to just make another linen closet. I just put 2 of these shelves in here. I put this light from laundry day and called it a day. Next, we have the first of the older kid rooms. I like the color scheme a lot. There's the CC lava lamp, and it's so fun. Oh, there it goes. Ooh. That's the lava lamp, super fun. This wardrobe is definitely one of the 21st birthday celebration things. Same thing with this mirror. The mirror does not see the walls. I'm concerned. We just have some, some clutter stuff. We have a closet in here, and then through this door, we have the shared bathroom. This mirror doesn't see my walls either. Why doesn't the mirror see my walls? This wallpaper's fun, right? And we've got some nice clutter on the sinks. Yeah, great. I wanted it to look like the robe was hanging on the painting, but as soon as I did it, I realized that's kind of dumb because why would you hang your robe on the edge of a painting? But I just left it there. And then we have the last kid's room. I just wanted to do something different in this house. They're into music, so they have this keyboard for when they age up, but then they have a child violin for now and a seance table because moving on to the backyard, we have things, backyard things, a little barbecue, a table with some candles. This little guy over here, swing set. I love the swing sets. I think they're fun. I think the animation is fun. I like swings in real life, so I always like putting swings in my Sims backyards. We got a little toddler pool. This looks kind of like a koi pond or something. I don't know. It looks too fancy to be a toddler pool, but it's literally just the toddler pool, but pretty. This is what I mean when I said I think I overdid the landscaping a little bit. I think the backyard is a little too lush for what this actually is. There she is. We love her. So this is what the floor plan looks like up the top and bottom. And oh, there is one thing that I messed up on just a tiny bit. I built a basement that looked very similar to the one in the actual floor plan, but it got deleted when I moved the lot. And now I don't have a basement anymore, no. So that's what this little box is, where the stairs to the basement started. So that's a shame. I think I did a pretty good job. Let me know what you guys think. And if you like this style of build tour video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up.